War and Destruction, ex-Battlefield 3, specifically ex-Battlefield 3 Aftermath. Craig, you've joined us today. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us. Overview, what is Aftermath?
So Aftermath is the fourth expansion pack for Battlefield 3. It takes place after the single-player epic event of the Tehran earthquake, so our veteran players will be able to relate back to this. And where a single-player story went in one direction, we're staying with the soldiers that were trapped in this earthquake and rising from the ashes to continue the fight.
I guess now, like you said, it's the fourth DLC pack basically, and you guys have had this very aggressive stance for the DLC packs post Battlefield 3 launch. But it seems odd that you guys are following up from that single player just now. I mean, was this always the intention that you guys would follow on and look at what happened to those soldiers past the single player experience?
Yeah, so we actually had a very particular plan when we released our DLCs. So our first one, which was Back to Karkand, relived some of the best maps from which our community voted for, actually. Then we went Close Quarters, which was tight infantry gameplay. And then we went to Armored Kill, which was biggest map we've ever done, all-out vehicle warfare. So you can see that we're catering to different markets. Now what we want to do with here, with a year after Battlefield 3's launch, is to tie it all together. So we've done that by creating maps which are fantastic for vehicles, but also fantastic for infantry. And at the same time, we've created a story around it. So those people, they can relive those moments. They can look back and have those emotions from the single player, and sort of carry that on and have a bit of nostalgia at the same time.
Okay, so what if someone downloads, buys Aftermath? What are they getting in the package?
So the full package is 4 new maps. We have 3 new vehicles, 1 new weapon, 1 new mode, the 10 assignments and dog tags, as well as 5 achievements and trophies. So the 4 new maps that we have are Epicenter, which is centered around a huge broken up crossroads in the business, a city district. We have Marquez Monolith, which the focal point is a huge skyscraper. The earthquake has actually ripped this open at the bottom to create a 4-tiered shopping center. We then have Azadi Palace, which is focused around a huge parliament building, again ravaged by the earthquake, creating a lot of holes, cracks, crevices, almost like a maze-like gameplay. And then our 4th map is Telemarket. This is a hillside village. We have tight streets in certain areas, we have more open town squares, and of course you can use rooftops as well to create that vertical gameplay.
Now, keeping that sort of variety even within the pack as well, you guys want to cater for everybody, but can you sort of go over how this project began and how long has this project been in development? Have you guys been working on all the DLC packs at once, or is it a case of you finish one, you go on to the next one?
So recently we've had a full team on it. So actually a team of around 25 people, which have been working for 4 months solid on this pack. But it didn't start there. It actually started before then with concept design, sort of gameplay ideas, story ideas. So really they kind of overlap to a point where as one is finishing off, then concept starts getting involved with the next one.
Now, have you got a favorite map amongst this pack? Come on, you must have one you play more than the others.
My favorite is actually one of the ones you can see today, which is Marquez Monolith. The reason why I love this is twofold. One is it caters to all the vehicles that we have. So you have your 3 new vehicles in there. We also have some of the famous tanks from the base game, so the T-90 and the Abrams. We have the little birds flying around. You can also create some amazing epic moments. So I saw just earlier, one of the teams had taken control of this skyscraper. They were owning it incredibly well, but then someone flew a helicopter in through the base of it, inside the shopping center, took everyone else and completely turned the tide of the battle. For these kind of battlefield moments, this is why I love this map.
I mean, that must be a great thing. It's sort of nerve-wracking in a way when you're letting your baby open up, give it to the public, but it must be lovely to actually sit down and just watch people play this and perhaps see things that you guys weren't even expecting.
We definitely get those, actually. So, I mean, when we watch it at events like this, or when people submit videos either on YouTube or to us, it's amazing seeing what people can do. And we actually hold competitions for this. We have Battlefield Moments competitions where people will submit the crazy things that we never imagined possible, but love to see.
Well, what's next for you? What's the roadmap for you guys after this?
So Aftermath is coming out on the 27th of November on PS3 premium users, and it's coming out on the 4th of December for Xbox and PC premium users. After this, we follow up with our 5th expansion pack, which is Endgame, due for release in March 2013.
So you guys are actually getting a Christmas vacation, yeah?
We are hoping so, yeah.
Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thanks very much.